Oh. Hello, y'all. Hey. So, earlier today, I cleaned out my storage unit of all of my college stuff. I put it on IG Live, but they deleted the video. I don't know what happened. But it was really dope, and it never got to see YouTube. So shout out to everybody who saw the IG Live. But I have a big old box, size of. I just have a whole bunch of shit everywhere, and we are going to unbox this shit together before I put it away and organize this fucking storm of a room. But yeah, you guys are gonna see how I was in college based off of my stuff. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me? Okay. First up, we got my commencement. 2014, when I joined college. That doesn't sound right. Oh no, this is when I graduated. Yeah. Commencement. Then they didn't send me the degree. Technically, I dropped out after I graduated. Shout out to CISA. Can you guys hear me okay? Check this out. Game Master. I was literally working at an Ultrazone, a laser tag arena for most of my college life. Look. Patrick. Backwards. Alright, let's get into some stuff. We got a whole plethora of music books. We got classics to modern. I need to find someone to put all this stuff. Introduction to music tech. Learning how to do audio mixing and all that kind of stuff. Bach was tight. I was basically talking about this on IG. Why he was hard. That's why I called him an old ass nigga. Bach is this old ass nigga. This is Patrick's music history. Bach is this old ass nigga who was really fucking good at music. And he did this crazy ass shit called counterpoint. You can see how this just looked like a bunch of ants that are pissed off. And long story short, what counterpoint is it's when your left hand is doing a melody instead of your right hand. And your right hand is supporting it, and then you switch, and then your left hand does a melody. It's really, really complicated. And I didn't explain it very well, but that's what was going on. They're forcing a nigga to know Bach. I think it was like Invention 3 and 13. They always gave me the 3s. And then this is where shit got tight. This is the new Real book. These are all jazz classics. So I got to shout out my favorite jazz musician. There he is, Thelonious Monk. My nigga had the hats. Hey. Yeah, this was Monk's Mood. Monk's Mood, my favorite jazz song. I've definitely played it on camera, so if you want to hear it, it should be on my YouTube channel. Boom! Anyone who knows me. You hear me? Anyone who knows me knows I'm all about Foxtrot, Garfield, and Calvin and Hobbes. I grew up with these. So I have like every collection and treasury. I guess these were the ones at my apartment in college at the time. At the time that I left. And then John Lennon's Rolling Stone. I'm a huge Beatles fan, by the way. I low-key. What else? He said, nigga, I know Bach. Got some just random stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Music, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the... This is so funny. So one thing is that this box has all these books that I either didn't read or I don't know why they're in here. Like, this is your 50 now what? Why was this anywhere near me? You're 50 now what? In college. I don't know. I have a hacky sack. I was actually really good at hacky sack. Was. Yeah. Like, look at this. What is more college than this? Don't even trip, man. Don't even trip, man. Yeah, this is Finn's hat. I beat that nigga up and took it from him. What else? Oh, the weird fashion. I guess I still dress like this. Some tan jacket. Hey, check this out. This is before I had merch. I just searched for merch that already existed. This says Team Cloud. It's a horrible shirt. Oh shit. I don't know I have these. My practice drumsticks. Hit the mic. Yeah. Oh, look at this. I got Hazel's first leash. Hazel's first little leash. Look at this. Look at this douchey backpack. Nigga, I was in California, from California, and I had a California backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Who does that? So yeah, besides finding an embarrassing amount of condoms in here, we found some batteries, some weird shit. Got a little basketball game on a pin. Cannon strap. So you know I have the strap on me. Halls. I'm always sick. Oh, God. Condoms out. Oh, they all fell. They all fell. Who's this? Holy shit. Wow. Oh. Freshly breaking into Hollywood. Look at me. A young cameraman who was going up to red carpets with a host. And what they do on red carpets, if you're media, you basically get like a sheet of paper that has all the celebrities that are expected to come. Obviously they have the cast of the movie that you're at, and then everybody who is expected to be there, right? So yeah, this was for Dope. Monday, June 8th at the LA Regal Live. We got Pharrell Williams, Forrest Whitaker, A$AP Rocky, Jameek Moore, Don't Know You, Chanel Iman, Rick Fox, Casey Veggies, Cap Chi, who was a gangster in that, Vince Staples, Buddy, Tyga, Diddy, some scary looking white lady, Donald Glover. Oh shit. I don't know if a lot of these people showed up, low-key. Rusty Sims, Marlon Wayans, Michael B. And then by himself is a Laker, Wesley Johnson. Who, like, that's fucked up. Like, nigga, fit me somewhere. Yeah, that might have been my third or fourth red carpet. Now that was dope. No pun intended. The reason why that was cool was, I don't know if I have it anymore, but Sidney Kim, who was a great producer at All Def, he made me make a kilo. So basically I took a book, I think it was like this Bible, old biblical looking thing, and I wrapped it with saran wrap so many times that you couldn't really see it was a book anymore. And then we taped an X on it, and then we put dope on it. And then I brought a Sharpie. So basically we had the whole cast of the movie. Damn, I can't believe I destroyed this somehow. The whole cast of the movie, we were basically having celebrities sign this kilo. They're like, yo, we got this kilo of Coke. Can you sign it? And they're like, oh, that's sick. So we kind of had like a cocaine brick with all the signatures. Sorry, I got to clean up all this stuff that fell. It's funny how many shoelaces I had. Oh, I remember this. This is a lot of. I don't know who this girl is. Who is this girl? I guess she's the advertisement. Oh, this is, yeah, I guess this is for music books. She was giving an example of singing. I was in choir. I was also in choir. A couple of preludes. All right. Boom. Like I said, I would beat your ass in college. I would beat your ass in college. Okay? Go back in time and handle me. I don't know why it looks like semen dried on here. It's really weird. Yeah, I took kickboxing. I took some Brazilian JiuJitsu. Here go to gi. That is surprisingly not musty. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's funny, it fits with this. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu be having the mustiest niggas ever. Like, everybody's suit is musty. Everybody just comes in musty. Before the first fight even happens, niggas is already musty. It's like, what the fuck? And like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna just have a sword. Not that I'm fucking lit. Ooh, I almost cut the back of my neck off. God damn. The way they set up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is that the first half of the class, they teach you moves. And then the second half of the class, you roll, which basically means you fucking fight. You pair up and you fight. And the messed up part is that every level of advanced nigga is fighting with the new people. So I'm over here on my first, second, third day getting hands put on me by niggas who've been doing this for like 8 years. I'm like, y'all not gonna separate us? You know what I'm saying? Year ones, week ones at least. So yeah, you just have to learn to fight by getting beat up very, very badly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style. Which luckily wasn't, a lot of the time it wasn't paused. So you're damn right I'm rambling. This whole thing is a fucking nostalgic ramble. Finn does look hella different nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this next part I can't really explain. I was not ever a designer. I was never in the fashion part of the school. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's nothing creepy. I don't know if this ever had a rest of the body, but okay. This was my bag. Belonged to my mom in the 70s. I'm probably gonna bring this back, but I also didn't have hair, so I had this beanie, and I had a hacky sack. So I guess I was that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's abrasive. I was never that douchey. I promise you. Let me go. One of the examination books where I'm talking about how the Beatles and the Rolling Stones had very contrasting styles in terms of musicality and blah, 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 blah. Was that the only test I did? The Woodstock Musical Festival was legendary in the world of rock. It was expected to have more than 50,000... I thought this was worth keeping for some reason. This was a really big find earlier today. Tell Me a Bedtime Story by Herbie Hancock. Chick Corea. Spain from Light as a Feather. Oh, shit. Is this Damn, see, they had me doing Bach Invention 15. And then this song, which was by Errol Gardner. I forget what it's called, though. Misty. Misty, that's right. It's a really famous song. Funny story, though. Let me turn this shit down. I'm sick of this. The year that it had to be this year, because it was the year I learned Misty, right? I had to go to a hospital, and it was part of your like side work as a musician. Like you had to like give back to the community, right? So we would go to like schools and do like drum circles or like do certain things, and I would play piano for certain places. So I would play piano for like normally for like in like a kind of like a performance setting, you know what I mean? Like it would be like somebody does something, I'll come up, play a few pieces, go down, like, you know, boom, just do your thing. But this particular time, I was just performing at a hospital, right? So the good part about that is that it was a hospital. There's a bunch of families there who were super tired. They were there for days on end. With horror, you know, no one wants to be in a hospital, obviously in a bad situation. And, you know, obviously there were sick people there, and obviously the staff was, you know, working hard and tired. So it was just nice to have people come and perform, just to, you know, just to give back, just to do something nice. Right. So when I tell you, obviously I was like, yeah, I would love to do that. They booked me for like an hour. An hour. Now, mind you, here's the pieces that I was assigned this year, this particular semester. So Tell Me a Bedtime Story is kind of slow. And, you know, they have the chords down here in the melody. No, that's the wrong key. My bad. So that's basically the pace of it. So imagine playing a song that's that pace, and there's only like 4 or 5 measures. You'd probably get through this in a minute, right? Then you're supposed to repeat it and vamp, and then if you want, you can go back into it. That's 3 minutes. That's 3 to 4 minutes of a song, and I got like 4 of these this semester. Same thing with Spain, right? Spain, it might be a little bit longer. Yeah, so Spain has another page, and then that's it, right? And then if you want, you can see it says go back to second ending, repeat C for solo. So you can repeat back to this part. I can't even realize. I didn't even realize how far away I was. and then you can repeat it. So if I were to do my thing on solos and stretch it out, you might get 4 minutes out of a piece, right? So I was booked for an hour. I had this, I had Misty, I had Bagatelle. No, that's Beethoven. That was another semester. Okay, I had Misty, and I had Bach, but nobody in the hospital was trying to hear Bach, so I wasn't even about to play that, right? So, and this is a little dream of me. That's a good one too. So, I play through everything that I had that semester, the semester before, and then I was like, luckily I don't read music like that. It's really about me. Like I'm more of an improviser. So hey, Delmita, thank you. Been rewatching all the vids. Hey, well, thank you. Keep watching them. But yeah. So I got through all of my shit. I looked down at the clock and like I might have been coming up on 12 minutes. Like you have to understand, like I'm exaggerating, but like I wasn't even near 20 minutes. I wasn't even near 20 minutes in. Booked for an hour though, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe, it's a hospital. Maybe it's just like, oh yeah, come through, play, and we are appreciative, so, leave whenever. That's what I was thinking, right? So just in case you just jumped in, I'm talking about the semester that I had these songs. I had to go play at a hospital. Now there was just a whole waiting room full of exhausted staff, family members, sick people, who are just like, they got a little show, which was dope. The only problem is the nigga booked me for an hour. Who did he think I was? I'm not Quincy Jones. What fucking catalog is that? That's a lot. That is a lot. That's like at least 50 songs, maybe like 40 songs. So I played through everything that I had. Maybe 12, 15 minutes, 17 minutes passed. I look at him and I'm kind of just like, all right, I'm done. And he was like, yeah, go, keep going. I was like, nigga. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna improvise for like long enough. I'm gonna improvise for like 5 minutes and hopefully like maybe some of the niggas will leave and I can transition back into the other shit. Because it's like the nigga, I don't care if the person who booked me is like, hey, that sounds like the first song he did. You know what I mean? It's really about the performance. It's about the art. It's about connecting to the people, right? So if they didn't care, I don't care if this nigga saw that I was on a fucking iTunes loop, right? So I'm waiting, and these niggas have all day. And I guess they really liked me too, right? So, oh God, then they started giving suggestions, requests. I was like, nigga, I don't know that song. Hey, play Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. Play that Ray Charles. How old do you think I am, sir? But then I was, then again, I was playing Claire de Lune, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I just improv my ass off, transitioned a few times back into a song, and just made it seem like, I like this one. I know y'all love this one, that kind of shit. But I made it. I made it through the hour. Thank you, Ed Williams. Appreciate it. Made music way better now, because I don't know if you meant like music, period, or what. But either way, I agree. This is a funny one. So this is a swag bag from UNICEF. It says tap with a beat, water for the world. I had a rock band. You see, it says somewhere else. Performer somewhere else. I had a rock band that gigged around LA, and we performed for UNICEF a couple times to give water to unfortunate countries. So that was fun. I guess I never felt the merch like that because I never really opened it. Let me see if this is lit. Boom. Vintage. Should I add that to the swag? Oh no. I don't know. Funny thing about this bag is that I have every color shoelace. I don't really be doing shoes like that, but I have so many shoelaces in this bag. So if niggas is looking for shoelaces, I got every color, $20 each. $20 per shoelace. So for $39.99, you can get 2 new shoelaces for your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Hilarious. Silk ties, because the nigga was in choir. And I had like master classes and stuff. So I had to sing and play in a goddamn monkey suit. Whoa! This is funny. This is really funny to me. This is almost as funny as You're 50 Now What? Ernest Hemingway. Because I'm a fucking poet that reads stuff. I read this on top of a mountain with a lady playing the flute. And I never read this. I have no idea why this is anywhere near me. Ernest Hemingway. It's hilarious. It's like I was trying to impress myself in the future. It's pretty fun. Pretty funny. Funny shit, Patrick. Just a can opener. Because why not? Hey, wow. Did not know I had this. Definitely not a cool hat, but I think I kept it because of the memories. DreamWorks. DreamWorks is basically who hired me. When I was right out of college, I was interning at a radio station, and my sister gave me a resume for a YouTube company called Awesomeness TV, and I would never work for YouTube at the time. I didn't know that was a thing, but they said it was under DreamWorks. So I applied. All Def just happened to be a sister company that was in the back with 17. They put the blacks in the back, and I met them and got a double internship. But what's cool is that DreamWorks, since it was a parent company, they invited us up there twice to take a tour and to have lunch and to hang out. And it's literally like, I don't know how it is now, but DreamWorks Studios, it looks like the set of Shrek. And I know that Shrek is animated. It's kind of the point I'm trying to make. It is fucking whimsical. It's just green everywhere. You're walking on like cobblestone roads and shit, and there's like rivers that follow you that are filled with koi fish and ducks. It's fucking gorgeous. And oh my God, DreamWorks has a goal of mine. DreamWorks has a hidden room behind a bookshelf, right? And they told us on the tour, and obviously I was cutting up on the tour and trying to make everybody laugh, but they told us on the tour that there's a secret room and whoever finds it first gets whatever. So I wasn't even listening to the tour guide. I was messing with people, touching everything, trying to open it, and I did not get it. Somebody else found it. But there was a whole hangout room behind a bookshelf. And when that bookshelf opened, I felt like a child, which is cool. And I stayed after. I guess, they basically gave we had lunch on DreamWorks properties. And they were just like, eat, hang out, stay as long as you want, and then go home. And in the midst of hanging out and eating at DreamWorks, I got my first girlfriend in the industry, which was very, very fun. So this was a great memory. Shout out to DreamWorks. That was really, really cool. Oh, God, no, the fashion. Hilarious. I just found this. It's a bootleg condom that says love. And I think that's why I never opened it. But condom stash, old decrepit condom stash, that's gonna have to go. A textbook that I've never read. I would just buy the textbooks just to show up in class and be like, yeah, I got it. But Hey, what up, Lisa Nylon? Appreciate you. That is a very generous donation. Said I'm so cute. Well, thank you. Happy Monday. Happy to catch you live while I edit Funimation videos. Hey, the Funimation. What up? I'm trying to do Funimation stuff. I would love to do Funimation stuff, please. 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 That would be really cool. I like Funimation and Funimation stuff. I also have a show called Tearing Up, and we just did Dragon Ball Z. I can do all Funimation shit. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I am a real life cartoon character. Hey, I'm gonna start saying that. Some notebooks. I am a notebook writing in ass nigga, for real. Oh, this is cool. All right, so wow, this is cool. This is really cool. This is all coming full circle. So the way that my cloud guy was created was because of my incredibly horrible attention span. So you see here my notes. I'm drawing kites. I think I wrote a cartoon being bored in class this year. I wrote a whole cartoon that I cannot wait to finally have the money to make. But look. So I guess you can see the little clouds, little smiley clouds. So you see how the one was birthed. I remember going ham sometimes. Like there would barely be any notes, and it would just all be doodle bobs. Doodle bobs. I wonder where my my cast of my. Oh, this is business management. No, I had to pay attention to this fucking class. I think it was like class history. I think some girl drew some dicks on my. That's not my drawing style. When I draw dicks, it doesn't look like that. So probably stupid friendship or something. Ooh, business law. Okay. I need to brush that off, low key. Ooh, I just saw a nice little drawing. Oh, okay. Here we go. Rock history. Apparently, rock history was boring because look, I was going hammy. Look at that. Look at all this art. That's an acoustic guitar. That's another kite. That's a carrot. I don't know. It was like a me as a rabbit and a super carrot. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, enough of my questionable drawings. Wow. Just to show you what era this was. Dane Cook comedy special. Wow. That's hilarious. And then this is hilarious because it's like, I think we came to the conclusion on Instagram that I must have been having sex with the receptionist of the Air Force or something like this, because this is like a woman's naval suit. I don't know what I attempted with this, what I wanted to do with this. Hopefully it was nothing serious. But it absolutely looked like a military Karen would wear this. This for sure is the Air Force. Hey, how you doing, honey? For sure. I was trying to pull that off. Very strange. Very, very, very strange. Oh fuck! Just destroyed this hanger. Damn, what happened? That shit just collapsed. Oh, okay. That's over. Look at this. Oh, I'm about to bring my grandma style back. I call it a grandma style now, but my favorite action movie is like the Bourne Identity. So I used to get like shit that made me look like a fucking Soviet spy, I guess. Look at this. This is my grandma's. My grandma literally wore this, and I took it out of her closet like, this fly as fuck. Let me put this on. Grandma swag, grandma swag, grandma swag, grandma swag, grandma. Hey, Grandma Pat, put on my grandma hat. Ooh, look at that grandma ass, grandma fat. Ooh, look at that grandma ass, grandma fat. Ooh. Smells like mothballs. Smells like mothballs. Emo kid, I got goth balls. She came through with the 9 and hit on my golf balls. Woo! Rebel's Vision, thank you. A little Red Bull with that. Get a little Red Bull with that later. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like it? Yeah, I don't mind that it's my grandmother's. It looks like it. And if a nigga was like, what's that, your grandma's cardigan? Apt. That was an apt observation. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? It's just weirdly came together. This weirdly came together. I just got a cameo. What else? What else we got? Ooh, wow. Wow, no way. Just 2 come-ups in one? Was this 2 come-ups in one? Okay, this is funny. So, damn, who the hell was I back then? This was I mean, fuck it. The video is called Get to Know Pat in College. Just to know you what kind of weird type of shit I was on. I was reading this book, The Way of Shadows. It's about a ninja kid breaking into the ninja hood and then becoming a ninja. A lot of hardcore training, right? Tell me why I had a whole workout regimen and it was called the Black Rabbit workout. I was getting up every single day at like 5 a.m., running, practicing martial arts, doing weights. Like I was trying to become I wanted to see if I could become as strong as a ninja. And that ninja was called the Black Rabbit. And I have literally, that was just a fully solo mental ridiculous thing that's just like while you're doing it, one of those things that while you're doing it, you're like, I'm probably never going to tell nobody about this. Welcome into my brain. This other thing that I am just ecstatic about, I didn't even, an ice cream chocolate bar. Oh, first of all, if you watch my shit, take a look, take a good look. Cause you know when I get something that I'm about to just run into the ground. I'm about to try to make this match with everything. I look like a damn watermelon right now. I have pink and green on, and I'm still gonna try to make chocolate bar work. Let's see how this happens. Damn it, this is officially ice cream, which means I probably paid like $40, $50 for it. Oh, that's right. I got this in New York. That's fire. It has the little thingy on it. Nope, don't match. Don't match. It don't match. That's fine. All right. Boom. We're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. Black Rabbit. Black Rabbit. Hey. It is an Adventure Time hat. I'm Finn. Black Finn. Here, I'm tilt it up a little bit more. Yeah, now you can get the full look up. The full look up. Okay, this is really hot in here. So, it's ever changing. Ever changing. Plus, I shouldn't be wearing that because that was in a box. for a long time. So might be some spider shit on my elbows right now. Which is really weird to think about it. Yeah, it's really weird to think about. If I see this lame ass diaper joke one more, are y'all not reading the other diaper jokes? It's the hat from Adventure Time. All right, what else we motherfucking got? Ooh. If you are a creative, I 100% suggest this. Please. Police. It's called The War of Art, play of words instead of the art of war. Break through the blocks and win your inner creative battles. It basically, it's really dope because it calls out what procrastination is. You know, a lot of people say procrastination is kind of like a passive force. It's just like something that's almost like gets a pass or an excuse. It's just like, I don't know. I don't be finishing stuff, or I'm procrastinating. I'm writer's block. But they basically break down the science of it, and they call it out as a real thing, and a real thing that you can battle actually, instead of just like waiting for inspiration, which a lot of us think is the right answer. But it's really cool. It really kind of like, if you're a procrastinator, I suggest it. It's not long at all. It's a quick read. But the funniest part about that book is that I read half of it and then didn't finish it the first time. And then I was just like, nigga, how you gonna not finish a book about not procrastinating? So I finished it, and it's very mind altering for creatives. So go ahead and check that. Ooh, biology. I just want to get my psychology notes, because psychology was by far my favorite subject, because this particular teacher that I had taught us, he broke down arguments, and oh, dope. These are really good voicings. Here we go. I don't think this is it. Social psychology. This isn't the one that. No, it's definitely isn't it. But it's cool because he broke down arguments, and you can literally study what an argument is, and that's why I'm so difficult to argue with, because of this. It basically it breaks down what people do, and Donald Trump is the king of this. He's terrible at it. When people don't know how to argue, like let's say we're having an argument, and the argument is like let's say we're arguing about like the policies of the school we go to, right? So the argument is about certain policies, right? So when people start to lose an argument, they do all these other like mental gymnastics and backflips and all this crazy stuff to make it seem like they're winning. And, you know, like there's I'm sure you guys have heard of red herring, like red herring. Red herring is actually connected to arguments because it's a way to kind of get the argument off of the facts and onto something else. It's really like to mislead, which is why there's like, if you've ever watched Scooby-Doo or a pup named Scooby-Doo, there's actually a character named Red Herring, and every episode he kind of like misleads the mystery and on, you know, who in terms of who did it. But it's really dope because, you know, there's like another one that's like I think it's in Latin. It's like ad hominem something, but it translates to the one with the bigger stick. And that's basically like using force. Like, I'll beat your ass. You know what I mean? Like those people who are in a debate and they're like, well, I'll beat your ass though, or I'm bigger. That's a way to win. There's something called the straw man, which is basically you make up a whole other point and attack that instead of the point. There's just like a lot of like cool ways that break like arguments, and people who argue break down. So that's why psychology was for sure my favorite my favorite subject. And that's why I know that psychologists, people who study psychology, they walk around with like a cheat code. Whoa, I almost fell. They walk around with like a cheat code in terms of like understanding, you know? That's why I love that kind of stuff. Oh shit. This was also something I took out the box. It's just a fucking goblet of chalk for tagging sidewalks up. You feel me? Tagging that shit up. Okay, and the last item from the box, because the rest of it is just clothes and random papers. This is the last thing from the box. Now, why this is funny is it has a hood on it, right? It has a hood. So this was fashioned. My friend and I, Kev, K-Rud, yeah. You guys might know who he is. K-Rud. We had a song in college. It was called Cloaks. Terrible song, right? And we wanted to shoot some visuals for it. So we, I'm just saying, like the evolution of my outfit throughout this live has been fantastic. We went downtown LA. We went to a fabric store. We found fabrics that we liked that kind of like looked good together also. And we gave it to like his auntie or somebody he knew who knew how to like, so they put a hood on it. And we went to this hiking trail with a camera. And it was interesting. It was like some weird like a historical site off the 101 that Nazis used to hang out at. Super weird. It's like this bunker or something. It's abandoned. It's completely tagged up with like, you know, old swastikas and stuff. But now just people hang out there and drink and just, you know, hike there and just look at it, right? So we were like, yeah, that sounds cool. So we went down there. And here's why, obviously I wouldn't tell this story if that was it. So and I actually have video footage from this day before it went to hell. So we hike in. You have to like go past all these residential neighborhoods, and then you kind of break off into this nature trail, right? So, the nature trail was pretty much regular until it wasn't, right? So it kind of broke off, and then there was just like this steep ass part that has. You ever been like to like a Runyon Canyon or just like a dirt hiking trail, and they have those bootleg ass temple stairs? It's like a wood block that looked like it was planted there when 1,000 years ago, before the mountain completely eroded, because it's like half sticking up and it's kind of like further out and the dirt is further in, and like every stair is just like treacherous. Well, it was like that, right? I look like I belong in Hufflepuff. This dude looked like it'll hit invisible low key. But yeah, basically, it was just like this super like rigid ass, like steep ass hill down. So we were struggling, you know what I mean? We were young, early 20s, like nimble, and we were struggling. Like we was just like trying to get down, right? So we make it down, and there's like this cliff. So we sit at this cliff, and this is basically at the end, like so a little bit further than the end of this giant staircase, quote unquote staircase, right? So we're just hanging out there, shooting the stuff that I have now. And we're pretty much like smoking. Like we're just smoking, getting high, getting visuals, getting high, getting visuals. That's the worst. But yeah, super, super dope. And it was a good time. We were getting some good shots, right? All of a sudden we hear something. I forget what we hear. I don't think she screamed. What'd I hear? I might have heard the dude she was with. But some poor old lady. Oh man, she she attempted to do that same staircase from which I was talking about. And we saw it happen. She fell hard down, hitting the stairs. She kind of went off to the side, which is good. She was just like pop, 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 and we were high, right? So we were just looking like, and we just saw like legs, head. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Wait. I'm just trying to remember. Okay. So we wait, what are y'all talking about? Oh, Brittany Brown, appreciate you. Said just wanted to show some love. Thanks for the content. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But we saw her. Oh man, you guys are going crazy today. Thank you, much kind. Appreciate that a lot. So keep up the hard work and continue to protect your life. Well, appreciate it. But yeah, saw her fall, and my first reaction was like, "There's no one here. Like, there's no one here. It's me, Kev, and this old lady, but it's like this steep thing. Like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do?" So my first reaction was just to run over to her, and probably wasn't the smartest, but I'm glad that I did. I ran over to her, and oh god, I basically saw her like roll over, right? And she rolled over weird because she didn't just roll over like regular, how you would if you were in one piece, I guess. She kind of like positioned herself and then like swung her leg over. And then I'll never forget this. She swung her leg over, and I kid you not, it looked like a Z. Like her right leg, it looked like a fucking Z. And I'm really bad with that kind of shit, but like, I don't know. I'm pretty proud of myself this day because although I like fully visually reacted to it, I ran over to her. Her dude came out. I don't know if they were together or anything, but he was even kind of like a bitch, you know. Like he was kind of like nigga, like this is your mom or whatever. And there was no phone service, right? So she was a photographer, and she was gangsta as fuck. Like she was just like, she definitely wasn't crying, but she was worried, and it just looked fucked up. So I basically went to the top of the mountain to call the police. This was like maybe like one of the only, like maybe like, have I ever called the police? This might have been the only time I've ever called the police. Wow. But yeah, I was fucking shaking. I didn't know what to do. Like, what if she fucking died? I didn't know broken leg could lead to death. I didn't even know. I was just like fucked up. And I was high. That was the worst part. I was high as shit. Like we were like 2-3 blunt. We were hiking. Like we were a couple blunts in, right? So it takes them forever to get there. But the whole time, it's me, my friend Kev, my friend Lonnie. My friend Lonnie was there. Okay, so there's three of us. My friend Lonnie was there, and I have to find it. I'm going to ask my friends for it because we literally, this is how gangster she was. She took a photo. Like, I wish I could, we could retell this story with Lonnie and Kev, but she took a photo with her camera, her legs all fucked up, and we're next to it like, yo, what up? And she called us her angels. To her friends, she probably called us her black angels. But the fire department came, and they basically pulled up in like hella ambulances and stuff, but they didn't really realize how steep it was to get down there. So they went down, sort of like saw her, left somebody with her, but they literally couldn't get down there and back up safely. So what did they do? What made it a day? They brought out that chopper. I know she was scared. This was the worst day of her life. So scared. They brought out that helicopter and put this bitch in a sleeping bag. You ever seen them? You ever seen them do that? You ever see them like fucking put them shits in there? And then I think there was a viral one of them spinning out of control. Luckily that didn't happen. But she already had a broken leg in pain, literally had to be lifted out. Like, and then just fucking mashed away. And when I say mashed away, I mean like, you know, the beginning of that TV show MASH, when that helicopter is just kind of like flying off into the distance and you know it's time to go to sleep and you turn the TV off. I've never seen that show past that intro, by the way. But yeah, they actually lifted her ass out. And by that time, I mean, hours had passed. So we were just like, well, that's our day. Like we were going to keep going. I never got to see the Nazi whatever, which might have been a good thing. We never made it there. We went the fuck home and we were just like, yo, do we have PTSD right now? Like, what the fuck happened? And we ended up getting like an email or something from her when she was out the hospital. She said she was fine. But it was just crazy. Like, she really fell down a hill and broke the fuck out of her leg. Like, at least in 3 places. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Just to get some photos. Just to be a photographer. And the only photo she got was 3 niggas next to her bent up zigzag leg. Whew. I told the fuck out that story, didn't I? Woo! I've only told that story a couple times, but that was by far the most epic version. Because I had the cloak on me and everything. It would have been a great story if the song was tight also. But the song was not great, unfortunately. Yeah, for real. All right, that was I don't have anything in this box that cues up anything cooler than that. So, and again, this is a fin hat. This is a fin hat for those of you who are also asking. No, 100% true. I literally told no lies. I know that storytellers exaggerate for epicness. There was literally no lies except the fact that I thought there was only 2 of us at first. But now that I think about the photo, Lonnie was absolutely in it. So it was us 3, and yeah, that was an experience. I know she was so scared because it wasn't even like she was just flown out or away in like the city. Like, she was flown out, like we were in the mountains. So she was just like, fucking eagles trying to fucking attack her and shit. I do. I'm very blessed to have a very strange and interesting, wild set of experiences that is known as my life. It's known as my life. But yes, this has been who I am in college. I'll do more college stories, but this was, I was just unpacking all this shit from college, and I was like, damn, this is a crazy story. Damn, this is a crazy story. Damn, this is a crazy story. I'ma tell the village. Maybe we'll do story times over food. I'll start doing mukbangs. Put a fucking fish head in the camera. You guys like this? Live octopus. All right. I'm just bambling at this time. Thank you guys.